Tonight, a community is mourning a man killed in a horrific apartment fire. We've been following the story at the Ivy Crossing Apartments in Arapahoe County. Last weekend, flames ripped through those apartments, forcing people to throw their pets, and they themselves jumped from windows and balconies just to survive. County officials have not identified the victim, but tonight, neighbors did share this photo. And family tell us his name is Hayden Warlick. Tonight, Jasmine Arenas attended his emotional vigil.
Community members honored the life of Hayden Warlick with LED light candles and flashlights. As neighbors say, this death could have been prevented had there been more of a push for safety from management. At sundown, a community giving each other comfort as they mourn the loss of their neighbor Hayden Warlick, who died in the Ivy Crossing fire on April 8th.
Realizing, that some people weren't as lucky and one person didn't make it out alive, it's just not fair. We didn't want to forget about him because he was still a person, and he didn't deserve any of this to happen to him. So we got together with one of his friends and decided to go ahead and just, do something to memorialize him.
A fire that forced neighbors like Jones to jump from her balcony.
Before I jumped, I was really scared, and one of my neighbors was like, "It's your life, lady." And so that snapped in me, and that's when I decided to jump.
Investigators determined the fire was intentionally ignited, leaving neighbors afraid.
These are low-income families, and just because, these people don't make as much as somebody else doesn't mean that, they deserve any of this. I'm scared that someone's going to strike again in this community.
2 months prior to the fire, inspectors found a number of fire code violations, including missing fire alarm systems and detached smoke detectors.
Honestly, I would rather die before anybody else dies before another fire. I'm that passionate about this. Nobody deserves this. I'm for the people, and I'm going to stand here for the people, and I will sit here and fight until we find out what happened.
We reached out to the victim's father, who asked his family be given space and respect during this time. As for neighbors at this apartment complex, they tell me the fight for safety has just begun. In Arapahoe County, Jasmine Arenas, covering Colorado First.